Series finale, Grace for the Second Wife and Second Husband. No music swelling, no ribbon tied around it, just a quiet recognition. You made it here, not by rushing, not by pretending, but by staying. On the first day, you may have felt careful, measured, trying not to take up too much space. You loved deeply, but you scanned the room. You compared, you replayed, you tried to be steady when your insides were not. You may have overexplained your heart or held it back, unsure which would cost you less. There was tenderness and there was fear. You wanted to belong without feeling like a replacement. Something has shifted, not loudly, not dramatically, quietly. You know your triggers now. Not to shame yourself, but to meet yourself with compassion. When comparison rises, you do not immediately agree with it. You know the difference between anxiety and intuition, between memory and present reality. You have learned that security is not handed to you. It is built within you, layer by layer. You are steadier, not because everything changed, but because something inside you did. There is a simple reassurance in Scripture. You did not choose me, but I chose you. John 15:16. Chosen, not inserted, not added as an afterthought. Chosen. You are not a continuation. You are part of God's unfolding, a covenant, not a comparison. Maybe tonight you're standing in your kitchen. The house is quiet. A name from the past is mentioned. For a moment, the old feeling tries to rise, but it does not take over. You breathe. You feel your feet on the floor. Your ring on your hand. Your life as it is. And instead of tightening, you stay. Or maybe you're sitting beside your spouse. Nothing dramatic, just shared space. And you realize you are calm. Not because there is nothing to work through, but because you're not competing anymore. You are present. Being second does not mean being less. You're not temporary. You're not a stand-in. You are not unfinished. You are becoming. Becoming secure, becoming grounded, becoming yourself within this covenant. That becoming is not loud. It is quiet strength. As you step forward from here, do not perform growth. Do not prove anything. Be present. Let your steadiness speak. Let your love flow without shrinking it. You do not have to erase yourself to keep peace. You do not have to compete to be chosen. You already are. So here, at the end, there is no grand conclusion, only this steady truth. You are not second in value. You are not competing for belonging. You are secure in your place. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know who you are. Chosen, grounded, becoming, at home. For 30 days, we practice grace. Grace for our story, grace for our marriage, grace for ourselves. Maybe you feel softer now, less defensive, less alone. Grace is not the end of growth. It is the foundation. Now we begin building something stronger. Not louder, stronger. We are moving into trust. Trust in God's steadiness. Trust in love being rebuilt. Trust in your own discernment again. Grace made room. Trust will help you stand.